Welcome guys, this is OPTIMER FS where profitable strategies are being shared. Now in this video I want to review to you a profitable strategy you can use to trade volatility 51x index profitably. The time frame is 15 minutes time frame. 15 minutes time frame. Two indicators are used here: moving average and ADS. Moving average and ADS. Now the conditions for these particular strategies are: 1, there must be crossing in the side of what ADS. There must be what crossing in the side of what ADS. If it is a buy signal, the candlestick must be above the moving average. The candlestick must be above or close above the moving average. Do you understand? Now when for you to sell signal, the conditions are: 1, there must be what crossing in the side of what ADS. The yellow line must be what above. Do you understand? And the candlesticks must be what below the moving average or close below what the moving average. Now let me illustrate how this particular strategy works. Now watch. If you see here, the first condition is that there must be what crossing. Look at the crossing here. The green ADS crosses above what the yellow ADS. Do you understand? This is where the crossing occur. Then you trace it up to see if the second condition is fulfilled. Now the second condition is that the candlestick must be what above the moving average or close above the moving average. Do you understand? So let's trace it. This is where the crossing occur. Do you understand? So look at this candlestick. Look at this candlestick. You see that it closes above what the moving average is above the moving average. See, so the two conditions are met. The two conditions are what fulfilled. So you take a what buy position. You take a what buy position. Now let me show you so that you will see it clearly. This is where the ADS crosses. Do you see it? Now this is the candlestick where the crossing occur. If you watch there closely, you will see that the candlestick is what above ADS. So the first condition must be fulfilled and the second condition must also be what fulfilled before you take a trade. Do you understand? You must confirm the two conditions. Once the two conditions are obeyed, you take what? You take the trade. Now this is what buy signal. You take a what after the closing of this particular candlestick. You take a what buy position, and this is what excess gain for you. Do you understand? This is what excess gain for you. Now we proceed. Now watch here. Now let me show you something. Watch closely. There is a crossing here. That is what crossing here. That is what first condition. Now let's see if the second condition is fulfilled. Now this crossing here is what sell signal. Is a what sell signal. The crossing here is what sell signal. Now in the side of what candlestick, you see that the candlestick is what above the moving average. So the second condition is not fulfilled. Are you seeing it? The second condition is not fulfilled. Look at the candlestick. You see it? It is above moving average. Do you understand? So this is a sell signal. The candlestick is supposed to be below the moving average, but in this case it is what above the moving average. So this is what a false signal. Do you understand? You don't take it. Do you understand? Because the second condition is not fulfilled. Do you understand? So we move. Now this is another thread here. Are you seeing it? There is crossing here. The green line of the ADS crosses above. Do you understand? Now let's trace it up Now this is the candlestick where the crossing occur. Do you understand? And this is what a buy signal. You see that the candlestick is what above the moving average. Are you seeing it? The candlestick is what where the crossing occur. The candlestick where the crossing occur is what above the moving average. Do you understand? So you take a what buy position there. You take a what buy position. You take a what buy position, and this is what excess gain for you. Do you understand? Make sure that the two conditions are fulfilled before you make your trade. Do you understand? Make sure the two conditions are fulfilled before you do you make your trade. Do you understand? So let's proceed. Now here is another signal here. Look at this. This is where the crossing occur. This is where the crossing occur. Now if you watch closely, you see that the candlestick did not close below, just at it didn't close below the moving average. So you don't take the trade. Do you understand? You don't take the trade. It closes just at the it closes just at the moving average. Do you understand? So it obeyed the first condition, but in the second condition the candlestick did not obey it, so we can leave the trade. Now we move. Now here is another one. This is where the crossing occur. This is where the crossing occur. Do you understand? This is where the crossing occur. Now if you trace this, you see that this candlestick closes above moving average. The candlestick closes above moving average. So you take your it obeys the two conditions. Do you understand? You see it obeys the two conditions. So you take your trade. Do you understand? You take your trade. This is the first condition, and this is the second condition it obeys. So you take your buy signal, and this is excess gain for you. Do you understand? Make sure that it obeys the two conditions. Do you understand? Once you confirm that it obeys the two conditions, you do you take your trade. As easy as that. Do you understand? So let's proceed. See a lot of gain. Watch it from here. Watch it from this point. Watch this particular buy signal. Watch this particular buy signal. You see it? Excess gain. The buying still continue. Guys, this is excess gain for you. This is excess gain for you. You see, it's still, oh my, this is excess gain. Do you understand? This is excess gain for you, guys. This is excess gain. Now let me show you the settings. The first indicator is moving average. The period is 200. Method is exponential. Apply to close. Do you understand? Now the second indicator is ADS, average directional movement index. The period is 100. 100. The style is the color of the style should be the same as your screen background. Do you understand? This is a profitable strategy. Do you understand? Thanks.